I'm going to show you the 12 mistakes killing your 10K a month dream. We help coaches, freelancers, creatives, and agency owners build their businesses using organic content. And there are a number of mistakes that I see everyone make in the early stages of business. And what I'm going to do in this video is break them down for you bit by bit. Because I think it's all well and good saying what you should do, but actually it's more important to focus on what not to do because there's so much noise out there. So error number one, trying to be on every channel. A major mistake I see online is business owners trying to be everywhere. If your audience aren't on TikTok, why are you messing around on TikTok? Unless you've got a team or people helping you out, choose one short form platform and build up an email list. You only have a certain amount of time or energy every single day. And if that's split across 10 different things, you're diluting the impact that you can have, not only for yourself, but for your clients too. So find out where your audience hang out online and plow all your effort into making that channel a viable lead source. Mistake number two, focusing on anything that doesn't either generate leads or close them. The only thing that matters at the start of your business is generating leads and closing them. Simple as that. You don't need all the flashy bells and whistles that other people make you think you need. These kind of things are just nice to have. And when people focus on them, they fail because they're not doing the work that matters. Building a new website is exciting. Getting a new logo across from a graphic designer might feel like a win. And generating leads is actually the boring work, but it's the work that gets you the results you actually want. And the people that win are the people that adopt a long-term mindset and stay in the game longer than 90% of people who just give up. And you don't want to fall into that category because unless you're bringing money in, what good is a website or a logo? Mistake number three, posting sales and business content all the time. People don't care about your business. They don't even really care about you at all. They only care about themselves. So if you're just showing up and posting content only about your business and about sales, it's no wonder that people are going to struggle to relate to you. Try to create content from the perspective of your audience. What's helpful to them? What topics do they like? How can you shift their way of thinking? Because the people that only post about their business aren't interested, and you are. So capitalize on it. Mistake number four, not revealing your true self. This sounds cliche, but be yourself is the best advice ever for content. Yes, people want to know you can help them. They might even want to know how you can help them, but you are the differentiator. There are probably loads of people that do what you do. And the only thing that separates you from the other 10,000 suppliers is you as a person. What you look like, how you dress, what you think, how you talk, what you like, what you hate, your journey, your story, your opinions, behind the scenes, family life, that kind of thing. This type of stuff creates a much stronger connection with your ideal client than anything else. You are your USP, not your service, not your testimonials, you. Building a personal brand doesn't mean you have to become an influencer. It doesn't mean that you have to have thousands of followers. It means being yourself. And if people don't like it, f them. We're not trying to get likes. We're not trying to get followers. We're trying to get clients. Mistake number five, not leveraging automation or other people. Business owners try to do everything themselves, and I know that because I used to. I would micromanage everything like well over the top. But once you grow, you start to see that lots of these things are completely insignificant. They don't matter. And most things can be done by someone else. Building a team is hard. Yes, it takes time. And setting up automations is a pain the first time round. But when you've got things running on autopilot, the pain is worth it. It's worth the sacrifice. And 9 times out of 10, there's a person or a robot who can replace you in some way. Think about Gary Vee. He doesn't write his own captions or do hashtag research. He won't edit his own videos. He has people that do that for him so he can focus on other, more important, more impactful areas of the business. Mistake number 6, not investing in yourself or your business. Going it alone in business is risky as hell. Let's say you're planning to walk 250 kilometers. Would you rather do it alone or do it alongside a group of people who've all got the same struggles, equipment, and goals? Or even better, would you rather walk it with someone that's already been on that route, knows it well, and maybe even knows some shortcuts to make it quicker and easier? Everything, and I mean everything, changed for me when I put my hand into my pocket and invested in help. And yes, it was scary, but it made me view my business in a completely different way. If you've got money in your business bank account and you're holding on to it for some weird reason, you're stagnating your own growth. If you're scared to spend money to acquire money, you probably won't get very far. So if you're serious about building something and you want to grow, you need to put your money where your mouth is. That means finding someone who can teach you what you need to know to level up. Mistake number 7, building something before you sell it. If you're just starting out or you're putting together a new project or a new offer, you don't have to have everything built before you sell it. In fact, you don't really have to have anything built at all. It's a common misconception. Imagine a building developer built a load of high-end offices in New York. Okay, they got all the trimmings. Big open plan offices, they're putting paintings on walls, expensive desks, leather furniture, that kind of thing. And then they put them on the market to rent at a premium cost, only to find out that the only people who could afford to rent them were all workaholics. The kind of people who don't want to leave the office, so they want everything under one roof. Gym equipment, showers, restaurants, everything, so they can work as much as possible. The building developers spent 2 years or something building out this project, and now they're unable to rent them, so they are losing money. This is the same with a lot of online business owners. I'm going to go and build a course. Then they go away and spend 6 months building something. Like, have you actually checked that the content in the course is what people need? Is it helpful to them? Is it going to get them results? You won't know because you've not tested it. You've not been out into the market and asked questions. Obviously, it's not the same with office blocks, but with online services, you can build them in real time. You can get live feedback from your clients in order to enhance the experience and tailor it to their exact needs. So don't waste months getting stuff ready. Find out what the marketplace wants first. And if they want it there and then, sell it to them and build the plane while you fly it. Mistake number 8, underestimating the obsession and the drive that it takes to actually succeed. Most people are unaware of how much effort and how much dedication it takes to build something big. But they're also unaware that sacrificing a year of your life can change the rest of your life if you stay driven. But you have to work hard and focus. Take a look at Michael Jordan, for example. He said no to everything. Girls, cars, money, endorsements, parties. He said no because they didn't fit in with his goal. And that's hard. Saying no to temptations is really hard. But if you want to succeed, you have to become obsessed with the process that feeds your end goal. You're not going to change your life unless you dedicate it to something. And the sooner you start, the faster it'll happen. Mistake number 9, not using video content. The one thing that you can't outsource just yet is authentic video footage of your face. ChatGPT can write content and generate comments. You can hire designers. But if your aim is to build a personal brand using content, then video is the best way to stand out and differentiate yourself in a world where every piece of written content is under the microscope. Some of your competitors might already be using video, but not all of them. And yes, it can be scary to hop on camera and share your thoughts with the world, but think how much more scary it'll be when you don't have any money because of your reluctance to show up on camera. And I seriously suggest putting video content out today because you'll regret it if you don't. Mistake number 10, niching down too far. When I started out, I listened to the gurus when I shouldn't have. I niched down too far. My offer and my content only focused on sales. And that's cool, but it wasn't the main thing that people needed. I was only focusing on one part of the problem, the last piece of the puzzle. Because what most people actually struggle with isn't sales, it's leads. So I was cutting out a large chunk of my audience by narrowing my focus too much. Niche down, don't niche down too far. I went out there and spoke to people, and then I found out that lead gen wasn't even the first part of the problem. It was people's offers and their messaging. So rather than just focusing on sales, I built an offer that was more encompassing. And that is when things started to work. I'm not saying be everything to everyone, but if you only serve a tiny segment of the market, don't be surprised when you only get tiny results because you've cut off a massive chunk of your potential audience. Mistake number 11, winning clients and forgetting to market yourself. I see this a lot with freelancers. They quit their job, they go solo, and they leverage their existing network to get some quick wins in, some early stage clients, which is a smart move, easy pickings. But a lot of them spend their first few months just delivering to clients and forgetting to market themselves. Your existing market isn't endless. Those quick wins, those early stage opportunities are going to start to dry up pretty fast. And if you don't have a consistent presence online, a consistent lead gen strategy, your pipeline's going to dry up. Think about McDonald's. They attract enough people without advertising, but they still do it. They're everywhere. They stay front of mind. And that's what business owners need to do as well. Your business needs to have a balance between leads, sales, and delivery. Don't ever take your eye off the marketing just to fulfill. And mistake number 12, not building an email list. Lots of people rely solely on social platforms for audience building, which is a great place to start. But aside from YouTube, all these short form platforms are pretty unpredictable. The reach is down, they dilute the whole thing with ads. It's a bit of a grind. So I'd urge every small business owner to create an email list of some kind. And it's not that difficult, all right? You make a lead magnet and start collecting people's email addresses. That's what we help our clients do. Because once you have someone's email address, you can market to them in your own way. You're no longer constrained by Facebook or Insta or TikTok or LinkedIn. And you're in complete control of the data. Plus, you can start to automate a lot of the journey and focus on other areas of the business as well, which is why I think email is so effective. Now, if you want to find out more about how we help freelancers, coaches, creatives, and agency owners win more clients online, especially on Instagram and LinkedIn, you can watch this video next, where we go a bit deeper into the strategies. That's it for this video. I'll see you in this one next.